going into an intriguing one.
Yeah, we're putting all the medal ceremonies pretty much together here. I think it's been 5 in a row. So the finals come thick and fast. Now, as long as the British interest in the medals, and they will be, because Georgia Davis has already got one and Molly Renshaw's now got one. So hopefully a lot of people will hang around for the medal ceremonies. That's always a problem when you stick them at the end. People go, I've seen the racing now, bye. But they'll hang around hopefully to get their pictures of their medalists, and there might be one, maybe two in here. We'll wait and see. This is a stacked field, absolutely stacked field. There's Duncan Scott, local boy from Stirling up the road. Not, I don't think, in the greatest of form compared to where he normally is, but can turn it on. Shepanovic, well, we've seen him do great things in the past. Jakob Heitmann for Germany will go in lane number 7. He's done a 1:46.5 this year. Did actually in the heats in Glasgow. Filippo Meli of Italy will be in lane number 2. It's Bekovishev of Russia occupying 6. And we have kind of bookends for Russia. We have 6 and 3 here. So Galyuk will be in 3, but the crowd will come to see one man as far as 200 freestyle is concerned, and he will be coming onto pool deck any second now with headphones on, I predict. Yay! Good stuff. Don't let me down, do you, James Guy? Now somehow, some way, he can hear the noise.
Does he listen to music at all? Or just the headphones are on?
No, that'll be music. He's a big music man. He's a big soul man, as I say. He likes his soul music. He likes recommendations from me, and normally I send him across, and he goes, yeah, that's good. So we have a similar kind of music taste, which is good. Or bad, depending on your point of view, but there you go. But,
okay, so Denis Rapšys from Lithuania in the middle lane, swimming an incredibly fast 1:45 in the semi-finals.
Biedermann's record 2002, not going to go.
Don't care about that.
Peter van der Hooijen's record 2002.
Well, I think Rapšys will be fast in the first 100 meters. However, keep an eye on Duncan Scott in the outside lane, swimming in number 8.
What have you heard then? What do you know that I don't
know? He is incredibly fast. We've seen that. So if I'm Duncan Scott, I would go from start to finish.
You don't look anything like him.
Nah.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but I don't know. I'm not seeing the Duncan Scott of the beginning of the year when he won 5 Commonwealth medals. I'm not seeing that right now, but we know he's capable. He has so much talent. He's a very, very talented swimmer, but he's in the outside lane. He'll have to swim his own race. He hasn't got anybody else as a marker. It's going to have to be down to him. Long hold. Shepanovic 1, Serbia. Meli of Italy 2. Galyuk of Russia in 3. Rapšys, Lithuania 4. Guy, Great Britain 5. Bekovishev of Russia 6. Heitmann, Germany 7. Duncan Scott in 8. And you're shaking your head already.
As expected, very fast first 50 meters by Denis Rapšys. And, well, I'm not Duncan Scott.
Minus 0.20 on the European record split, so he's going for this big time. Second, Shepanovic in 1, and Duncan Scott is 3rd place at the moment, so he's gone off to a decent start. James Guy not quite showing yet.
Okay, but that's the tactics Denis Rapšys has to follow against James Guy. You have to go out fast.
And where are we, European
you will
records?
Not be caught up by the Britons.
0.71 outside now for Rapšys. Second, Duncan Scott. Oh, Mystic Meg next to me might be right. Galyuk in 3rd place, and James Guy needs to make a move because he hasn't got long. He's got 65 meters. Has he got the strength? He's done quite a few swims already this week. Still got 105
fading away. Look at that, the Lithuanian. Was it too fast over the first 100 meters? It seems as if it was. Duncan Scott exactly with the same split as Denis Rapšys, and Galyuk already in the mix.
Well, the crowd are going absolutely berserk here because they think Duncan Scott can win this, and he can. James Guy can win it too, because Rapšys is not looking the swimmer we thought, though he's found something else, and so has Galyuk. And this could be Duncan Scott down below us in lane number 8 to win it for Great Britain in 1:45.34. How and why did I ever doubt you, Duncan Scott? That is a superb swim. Second is Danas Rapsis. Third, Mikhail Kovalyuk. And James Guy edged into fourth place. Duncan Scott from lane number 8 has done an outside smoker.
Okay, so I'm sad that I'm not Duncan Scott. Well, he swam his own race, and it really paid off to concentrate only on himself. And yes, he did have the speed to take it home.
Well, his best this year, before today, 1:46.30. So he's knocked a whole second off the time he did on the Gold Coast back in April.
And only half a second off the championship record of Peter van den Hogenbaan.
Where did that come from? Honestly, all right, he got silver in the 100, so I shouldn't have doubted him, but didn't seem quite on form. I thought James Guy would be in the mix and not him. As it turns out, James Guy misses out by 5 100ths. Again, I'm not sure he swam it the best way for him, because he gave himself, again, a lot to do over the last 50, and it wasn't quite able to pull it off. But Duncan Scott, a guy who swam for Great Britain for a long time called Todd Cooper, who was a butterfly swimmer and held the British record for a long time, said to me a while ago, watch this kid, Duncan Scott. He is going to be special.
Go with the
That's not true. That's not true anymore. We actually won a penalty shootout, you may recall, at the World Cup.
So did Russia against Spain.
Yeah, indeed they did, but Russia were quite lucky to get through, to be absolutely honest. I mean, would they have Saudi Arabia in their opening games? I think, yeah, right. We won't rewrite history on that. Now, 200 freestyle, and I tip my hat to you because, you know, I can't erase the tape and say you didn't say it, because you did say it. You said, what did you say?
I think something like you have to count with Duncan Scott.
Yes, you said
someone
that.
in the outside lane.
You did say that. Or words to that effect, anyway. And yeah, and that's what happened. Exactly what happened. Duncan Scott, and let's say, I know how good he is. We've seen how good he is. He looked fantastic at Commonwealth Games. I just thought this week maybe not quite on song, but you proved me wrong. Mikhail Kovalyuk of Russia picks up the bronze medal. And even more poignant, it'll be the first, I'm just thinking of this, yeah, obviously we're collective medal, but in terms of individual medals, I think it's the first for a Scot this week. So this will have even more poignancy because he's from just up the road. I don't think there's been an individual, there hasn't been an individual gold. Petey's obviously not from Scotland. And yeah.
Wilby was born here, as I learned, but...
Yeah, that's right, but Wilby didn't win it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so the first time we'll hear an anthem for a Scotsman, right? So they should play the Scottish national anthem, but obviously they won't. They'll play the British national anthem. Rapsis, well, that was a strange race from him. Really was. First 50, went out like a rocket. And you're thinking, oh, and he won't win it now, surely.
And he made a worse time than in the semis. So absolutely not satisfied, not happy with the silver medal.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is this mine? Okay.
It's quite an effort to smile. This man will have no problems in smiling. Absolutely none whatsoever. It's already started. They've already started. Nothing better for the Scottish public than to see a Scotsman on the top of the podium. Trains with the Stirling Club just up the road. That's where they had their holding camp before they came into Glasgow. And he is a star. He certainly is. We'll look at that for a long while now. Medal, it is yours, all yours, won by your own fair hand, and terrific stuff from Duncan Scott. He is the future, and if the 4x1 and 4x2 are going to flourish, he's a key part of it. And here is his gold medal, and here is his anthem. Mark can break out again. Don't hold back. These big moments don't come all that often. And when you're retired, you look back and go, oh, I could have smiled a bit more. I could have enjoyed it a bit more. And
you know, the national anthem is just too short to get emotional.
yeah, and well, I won't go down that route again. It doesn't stir the blood. Like the way that Land of Hope and Glory does, and certainly Scotland and the Brave. They play Scotland and the Brave. This place would be rocking, I tell you. You feel the building shake in Scotland and the Brave, but it's the anthem that covers all 4 nations in this aisle. So that's what we hear. And he'll want to keep this going for as long as possible. I know they'll be saying to him, well, we need to speed this along, but he'll want to make the most, because it won't be very often he'll get a chance to be in front of a Scottish crowd winning a gold medal at this level. He'll do it at British Nationals if they're here, which they're not next year. I think they're in Sheffield again, but they are occasionally in Glasgow. Then he gets a chance to win gold, but you don't get the crowd at the far end. The seats aren't normally here. That's all been put in for the Europeans. Quite a few people have hung around, not surprisingly, to acknowledge this.
Look at the face of Roxy.
It's almost like, oh, I really don't want to smile right now. Please, you want me to smile?
Can I go home?
Oh, it's just like he's got wind.
He really wants to go now.
Yeah, thanks. I'm fastest in the world, but I haven't got the goal. And off they go. Obviously, Duncan will be a little bit behind them, because it's him they want to see in this building. The other 2 have disappeared off. He's catching them up. Now, this time they will allow them to stop, which is nice. Because, oh, well, not really. Not really, because I think they wanted a collective there. Well, they got Duncan anyway.
Yeah.
But Duncan
the other 2 just wanted to, you know, get out as soon as possible.
A residue cheer as he leaves.